We can close that door a little bit.
I'll have Hayden do it.
Welcome to the Don't Unfriend Me show, everybody. I know we're getting everybody on. Take our time and get set up here. Plugged in, got a lot to cover tonight. We were going to do just Donald Trump, but decided that we should come on. There's a lot of information out there, so I want to make sure we get it out to you. It's ladies' night for the shirt of the show. Liv, tell them about the shirt.
Oh my God, I just choked on my own spit.
That sounds like Joe Biden has COVID. I think you're faking. I think you're afraid to talk about the shirt. What did you turn my light to, Liv?
No, I turned the light to 1.
Olivia, we changed it. This is 4th time. Remember the camera? It's now up to 3.
Sorry.
It's okay, baby.
No, that was mine.
I know. It's up to 3, sweetheart.
It's been a year of the same thing. It's going to take a few times.
Well, it's been 25 years of the same thing, and you get excited about that. So let's go ahead and try to put it in perspective. Are you going to tell them about the shirt?
Oh, just life happens, wine helps. It's true.
Life happens, wine helps. Shirt of the night for the ladies, 15% off. You're not going to have to put in the code. It's automatically going to, it's going to create itself. So all you got to do is go and check out, and you are set. That should be up in about 30 seconds. And listen, hold on. Come on back. Whoa. We're not ready. We're not ready. So the thing is we don't make a lot off those shirts anyway. So when we do 15% off, it really kind of hits it in the pocketbook. I think it's like $3 or $4.
Thank you.
So if you could buy in maybe 2 shirts, maybe pick up some coffee, pick up the Documents of Freedom collection, other things like that. That'd be awesome. Help us out. Anyway, life happens. Wine helps. If you look at the shirt, it's actually kind of cool. It's got wine rings around it. It's a cool shirt. One of our first shirts. A lot of people probably don't know it exists. There it is. It's waiting for you.
You should make a shirt with my wine glass that says, "A wise woman once said, fuck this shit. She lived happily ever after."
Yeah, maybe I should do that. That's fine. 100%. All right, folks, we'll be right back. The Dumb Club, folks. We got the Cost Club working. That's a good news thing. We've got gift boxes going out. I think we're doing some coffee possibly something else. I will give you an update as soon as I know. We also have scheduled our latest call. It'll be the 27th at noon. Come on by. You get to talk with a bunch of people from the DUM Club, and Leroy and Amy will be there this time. Be a good time. Be there. You can sign up. As low as $10 a month. Not too bad. TheDUMShow.com.
Howdy, y'all. This is Damani Felder. These are perilous times in American history, and now more than ever, we need individuals who are willing to wage war on the ideological battlefield with like-minded individuals. And I can think of no better place to start than my friends at the Don't Unfriend Me show. So thank you for being here, and enjoy the show.
We've made it, folks. We have a black guy. We have a black guy. It took a while, but we now have a black endorsement. We are set. We have a black friend. We can say whatever we want now. We're in the clear. It was kind of funny. He goes, he made a post today, and we're going to watch a video of Damani's today, but he goes, something about sloped roofs. And I said, you can't say slope. The Asian Pacific roofs get offended. So it's nice to have a black friend. I just thought I'd tell you. Oh, what?
Sorry. Oh, sorry. Do the thing.
Okay. Step into a Wimkin.
Question.
This is the Don't Unfriend Me show with your hosts Matt, Leroy, Amy, Olivia, and Mike.
I thought it was
geopolitics, military analysis, and election coverage. Coming to you live on the Spreely.tv network and all major social media channels at The DUM Show. Honest, direct, unfiltered. We can agree, we can disagree. Just don't unfriend me.
Yes, Buttercup.
Two things. We up on when coming yet?
Oh, shit. we have a black friend. We can say whatever we want now. We're in the clear. It was kind of funny. He goes, he made a post today, and we're going to watch a video of Damani's today, but he goes, oh, yeah, a bunch of people just jumped on. So, like, the moment I hit play. Well, that's good. We're starting to get some people over on Wimkin. What's the next question, my beautiful tulip?
Can you see comments from Twitter, or do I need to pass those along to
you? Absolutely need to pass those along.
Okay, we have a question already.
Oh, okay. 12 inches. Next. Next.
Never gets old, dear. Never gets old.
It shouldn't. It should never get old. It's been 20. Well, it does. It's getting quite old, actually.
Wrinkly.
And yeah, and it's got a personality. I mean, when you start having hairs grow on areas that you never thought you would, and I'm not talking about ears, you kind of just go, you know what? It's getting old. It's you know, I feel like a Norse Viking warrior at times.
All right, so
that's it. Really?
Yes.
Okay, great. What do you want?
Just trying to keep the show flowing.
Oh my God.
All right, Todd from Twitter, or X, I guess is what you want to call it now.
Yeah.
Has a question: how does security compare with past living presidents to President Trump?
Karen, okay. Karen, if you want me to analyze a video for you, you're going to have to tell me what you think is going on. Because what I can't, this is the problem, Karen, and you know I love you to death. When you go, there's a woman and she has a phone and she doesn't flinch. And I gave you all the reasons for it. Right. And I explained it, I thought fabulously. And, you know, I gave you real life examples. You sit down in a concert, automatically the volume goes down. Those type of things that she probably didn't hear the gunshot over the chatter and everything else and didn't recognize it. It was a suppressed 556. So all those things. And then you're like, you watched the wrong guy. Okay, what am I going to see when I watch that guy? When I go back and watch the video again, what am I going to see what are you telling us? What do you want me to know? So I can tell you no. There is no reason to have a spotter in the stands. Nobody is going to put themselves in harm's way. This guy didn't work with a spotter. This is a 20-year-old kid. He's deranged. He's sick. There's a lot of intel coming out. I've got a bunch of it tonight for you. So we can either, you know, focus on a video where people are using it as conspiracy theory, that somehow, you know, there's secret agents in the stand all coordinating, or what are we saying? Help me understand. Because I can't help you until you say, Matt, this is what I think. I think there's two people coordinating. They were scouting for the sniper. my argument is that intel was readily available on his phone. He could have watched Fox News. He could have watched CNN, MSNBC. Everyone broadcast it. You don't need a spotter sitting in the stands because this guy missed. And if he had a spotter and he knew range to target and he knew the windage and all this, which he doesn't even need, it's a 6-inch putt. This guy just couldn't shoot shit. He probably couldn't even zero in a rifle. He was on his rifle team. He sucked. So Karen, I'm not frustrated with you. We spent a god awful amount of time on it last night. And in the end, you're like, yeah, I don't know. I just thought you'd want to see it. Well, I've seen it. I've watched it. And there's nothing alarming about what took place because I pointed out 6 other people who were recording, 6 other people who were sitting down and stood up and started recording. So to me, people do stupid things. That's why we have video. Now, if a comet is coming out of the troposphere and it's heading for me, I'm not going to pull out my phone. I'm going to somehow try to find cover from the holy fire fuckball coming to end our existence. My first instinct isn't going to be to pull up my phone. My first instinct is to text my wife and go, and then, it's over. But other people film. Other people shit their pants and cry. So to me, there is nothing in that video that demonstrates anything that makes me go, What makes me go, is the videos I'm going to show you tonight, which are the saddest, most pathetic damn thing I've ever seen. I mean, it's horrible. The people in these conspiracy theories, they got to stop. Here's the thing. A conspiracy theory has to have some time and place before we start, having all this predictive analysis of what took place. This isn't that difficult to understand what happened. We're going to talk about it, okay? But I don't understand what the point is. So there's that, okay? Let's see. And Karen, I want you to contribute. I just don't know what I'm looking for in this video. Tell me what to look for. Matt, did you see the alien space monster in the third row? Okay, let me look. Nope, I didn't see it. Did you see the kid? Did you see the reaction here? All those things will help me understand what you're looking for. But when it just seems weird, it doesn't seem weird to me. In any way, shape, or form does it seem weird. And behavior analysis is something that I'm pretty damn good at. So nothing there, nobody stood out, It's not like if you watch Ocean's 13 and Terry, whatever his face, Andy Garcia is, or not Andy Garcia, but Al Pacino is blowing up, his buddy's hotel. And everybody turns away, and watches the explosion, but all the Ocean's 13 are all standing there. I mean, that's obvious, right? They don't turn and everyone kind of ducks down and you see all them standing up and staring. To me, that would be weird. That's not what we have here. Okay. We just have a lady who was pulling out her phone. We showed you her pull out her phone long before the shots happened. We saw her look down at her phone, probably to put her facial ID on there. And then she started recording. To me, it's just as suspect as the other 6 people who were recording, right? What scared the parents so bad they called 911 because their 20-year-old son was 2 hours late getting home from the shooting range? Did the J13 perp leave behind a disturbing note or manifesto? These are things that remain to be seen. They did crack his phone, and we've uncovered. Listen, let's get into the show. Let's cut our teeth into this, and so we can cover these things. If that's okay with y'all. And I promise I'll answer your question. JD says, Matt, Olivia, did you get a chance to see Crowder's These Are the Enemies? No. Nope, haven't watched it. Too busy. Karen says, you win, just still suspect, all good on with the show. No, don't hush. Karen, don't you dare hush. You know how I am. I don't know how to be congenial about this. I just say what I think. And sometimes I can come off as brash. So I certainly don't want to think that way, but I just treat you like I treat everybody. Matt, what do you think? Here's what I think. And there's no fluff. And a lot of people don't like that. They get upset with that and they, you're arrogant and mean. You cut like a knife. You're like a blade. Okay. Your sensitivity, not yours, Karen, but other people's sensitivity has nothing to do with the sharpness of my tone. You allow people to bother you. I have no control of how you feel or how you react. There's nothing I can do. I can say a bunch of stuff, and if you choose to react, that's you. If you choose to be offended, that's on you. And people are like, well, that's just not the way it's done. Well, maybe this is the way it should be. That way there's no errors about what people are and who they are. I don't kiss ass and suck up to people to make them feel great about what I say. I just tell you. And whether it's good or bad or indifferent, good news, bad, I'm always the same way. Hey, we found Yennefer. That's great. We got the cat back. All right, let's move on. And everyone's like, well, can't we talk about the cat somewhere? I'm like, sure. We've got other things to talk about, but let's talk about the cat. But I'll also treat something like Crowder. Crowder had a great speech. Cool. I didn't watch it. All right, moving on. And if somebody wants to educate me and say, Matt, you have to watch it, go to minute 236 till 447 and watch it right now on the show. Guess what I'll do? I'll do that. But when it's just, you know, did you? No, I didn't. So I don't know. They've been reporting that a shooter Googled not only Trump, but also Biden. He also did FBI Director Wray. He also did Merrick Garland. He also had other officials on there. And there's another report that Dan Bongino released something, and I'm going to let Dan take credit for that and tell you. But I'm going to tell you some news that you probably haven't heard that Dan hasn't talked about, that I've gotten. Maybe Dan did talk about that because Dan's on top of it. Dan knows his shit, especially with Secret Service. But it's my understanding that the shooter went there to do mass shooting. He did not go there to necessarily kill Trump. And he wanted a mass casualty event. Now, how do we know this? According to initial reports from the Secret Service and information that was done in the closed-door congressional meeting yesterday, this information came out. He was walking the property in the morning and other times and was looking at his best angle to get and hit the crowd. That maybe he did not have the intent to go on the roof. And realized that when Trump was there, that he changed his target to Trump and wanted to go on the roof, and did. That would change the narrative about the ladder, that the ladder was just there, and that there's other rumors that he got up on an air conditioner. So now the narrative's changing a little bit. I still believe that he had the intention to kill Trump. He also Googled DNC, the convention, and high-profile figures in the DNC. So this guy, a lot of people, he's bless you, baby, a Republican or Democrat. This guy just hated politics and hated politicians, and obviously just hated life and wanted to make other people feel pain. And most people who are psychopaths, levity hurts them and bothers them, and they ultimately want to share their pain with everybody and make sure they feel the same. Yeah, Karen talks about Vincent Fusca or Fushka or whatever his name is. Everyone thinks he's a time traveler, and I don't have time for this shit. This is not the National Enquirer, y'all. I just don't have the time for it. I don't understand how you have the time. There is way too many things going on that you want to discuss a time traveler. I don't have the patience for it. I just don't. There's too many things. So let's move on. People did spot him long before. Now, the point of when he was a suspect to a threat, this is something Bongino is going to cover, and I'm going to play it, and it is fantastic. I got this information after Bongino released it, but I didn't see it from Bongino, and then I went and looked. I always do that. Whenever I get information, I check Bongino first, and if he's got it, I give him credit. If he's done it first. A couple things we've talked about I've gotten before him, so I go ahead and I tell you what I think. But his network is much stronger than mine. Matt, I'm laughing right now. Can't wait to see tonight's show. Laughter before it begins helps more than you know. Thank you. Q, I heard the parents called to report the boy was coming with all the opportunity they should have had to arrest him before it happened. Would they have a wrongful death charge against the Secret Service? Jessica, yeah, that was asked last night. They most assuredly do. It would have to be a federal wrongful death charge because I don't know if you guys saw this, but the commissioner came out for Butler and he unequivocally denied that they were in charge of securing that building in any way, shape, or form. They were responsible for traffic in and out. And that is all the Secret Service had them do. And he emphatically said that on Fox this morning. I can try to find it for you. It was a very interesting interview, but he seemed very straight up, answered questions, and Fox just jumped all over him like a tick on a hound. But he's like, no, the Secret Service, we were not responsible for securing that building in any way, shape, or form. That's an interesting tidbit. Matt, do you think Biden will step aside by next week? We're going to talk about that too. He's getting pressured by more and more top Democrats. Of course he is. I'll just tell you right now, Newsmax is reporting that he is stepping down. I don't trust Newsmax as far as I can throw him.
It's like the media.
Yeah.
The media is like pollsters and weathermen. I don't trust it until it actually happens. And I see it with my own eyes because they're all wrong.
Yeah. Listen, if I tell you, I've told, well, we're going to go over it. See, we're getting to some questions. Matt, I'm just getting tired of the look at this crap. No offense. The fact that it happened pissed me off enough. Oh, and good evening. Matt, so am I. But my job is to disprove disinformation. And that's what I do. I want us to have the most accurate and honest information so we can go ahead and talk about it in the right way. Welcome, new viewers. Bet your ass. I know the lady in the blue hat and shirt in front of Vincent. So much bullshit unfriended her. Huh? I know the lady in the blue hat and shirt in front of Vincent. So much bullshit I unfriended her. Janet, what are you talking about? Call into the show. Liv, post a number, please. Janet, call in.
Posting which site am I posting it to?
I don't know.
Facebook. Got it.
Yeah, Janet, call in. Holy crap. I mean, if you know somebody there, call in. You kidding me?
Just posted it.
All right. I opened up phone lines. Phone lines are open. Okay. They removed that iconic picture of Trump from the cover of Time magazine. Of course. Evening, Matt. Hi, Liv.
Hi.
It was the wrong one. This weekend, he's stepping down. Kamala will be running as president. You don't know that. Where did you get your information, Laura? And I understand it's all over right now on Newsmax, but that is not official. I want us to be careful of setting an expectation because we're going to talk about it. There is a discrepancy or question regarding when the parent called 911. New video indicate the shooter more likely pre-staged the rifle, probably a day early. I've been saying that. Some people said he broke it down and put it in his backpack. No way. No. 16-inch barrel, lower housing. No. This isn't the movies, folks. I guarantee he pre-staged the rifle. And it's probably with a ladder, like I said. Let's wait for the official report. I'm pretty confident in my initial. If you're not signed up for the DUM Club, yes. There is much being reported on Facebook. Now the Blaze is saying a sniper got him. No. Hold on. Blaze is not saying that. Dan Bongino got that information. Let's give credit where credit's due. Glenn Beck is a fucking conspiracy. Glenn has been pissing me off. He's been posting shit that is completely off the fucking rails. And Glenn's doing what he always does. It just doesn't verify anything and just posts everything. We're going to talk about that. Kamala is going to be president. We are in deep shit. What? What do you mean Kamala is going to be the president? I'm sorry. I thought we had an election to do. Come on, Annie. Hello to any new viewers. Okay. I just caught a clip on TikTok right before we went live. It's about 3 minutes long, but it was pretty good. Hey, everyone. Just wanted to say hi. I have to study. Hi, Lawrence. Get through a couple of other people. Oh, my God. I am way behind. Liv, is there anything I need to know?
No.
Is anyone else asking anything?
No.
Is anyone offended? Did I piss anyone off?
I have no idea at the moment.
Okay, checking all questions. What do you think of the parents of the soldiers that were killed in the withdrawal from Afghanistan at the convention? Literally had me in tears. Yeah, ditto.
Did not see them.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I seen it on the quartering. The quartering. What's the quartering? The quartering of troops, the Third Amendment. What is this, a 3%er site? Help me understand, Ashley. I'm not familiar with the publication. Help me understand. Thank you. Okay, so let me just do the declarative statement. I am a dry person. You may go, oh, Matt's upset. I'm not. I'm just, I don't have, what?
JD has a question for you.
Okay.
Is it really 12 inches?
You can find out, lover. donate to the show, and you'll find it.
That's the best question.
And you'll find out, by the way, folks, you can donate to the show at linktapgo.com/thedumshow. We are funded by you. You support the show. You keep it on. We have grown immensely over the last 4 years. Facebook has defunded us, and with that came all of our revenue. A lot of people think that this job is like a side hustle or something. Folks, this is it. This is what we do. My wife has another job, but this is now mine. I left corporate America to do this. So this is me, and your tips help. Take care of your family and friends first. Make sure you have your vacation paid for. Once all that's done, you have a little extra, and you're like, you know what? We want to help out the Dumb Show. We would appreciate it. linktapgo.com/thedumbshow. Click tip or donate, and you can help us out. Wondering about the height of the building. They had to have been a long ladder for him to transport from his home. My thought was that it was already there. It was there. Yeah, the ladder was there, and I've already given my opinion on where the ladder was. It was in between the 4 cups of trees. And a ladder is we used to have it at our clubhouse. The reason I know how to do this, we had juniper trees in our clubhouse, and in front of my house, we had a box full of junipers. My neighbors had 30 of them. I had 30 of them, and then there were 2 in the middle, and we literally kept it trimmed inside to have a clubhouse. And it was like a 50-foot clubhouse in the middle of the trees. It was kick ass. So what we did at that point is that at the other end of it, my dad built a little, raised platform. And we would put a ladder in the trees and hook it on the branch and put it in there so nobody would take it. And whenever we wanted to go up it, we'd take the ladder out of the tree and set it down. Same principle. Those junipers, you could hide a rifle, you could hide food, you could hide water, you could hide that ladder. And unless someone physically goes into that juniper tree and starts feeling around, you've got what you got, because they're very thin branches, but they're very dense. And when you have 2 side by side, you can literally stick your arm right through them. And you can put things through them. It's like very reminiscent of like spinners in the car wash. How they'll come in the interlocking and whatever, and your car goes through and pushes them to the side. And junipers are that way. They're extremely thin and they're very dense with foliage. So
all juniper trees need to be
yes,
eradicated from the earth.
Yeah.
I hate juniper trees.
Okay. Anything else? Okay, here we go. So let's get to it. We got a lot to do. First things first. Nothing yet, Liv. I'll let you know if we get a donation.
Okay.
You're in charge today. If it's a slow night, it's your fault. Okay. I'm gathering my thoughts. Let me turn this off. All bookmarks. Disconnect. Don't eat my phone's battery. All right. I want to do a video that's been going around. Now, everyone keeps saying that the shooting was in the water tower. There was no sniper in the water tower. Okay. Can I show you guys what a water tower is for those of you who don't live in the middle of farmland? That's a water tower. Okay. Most water towers nowadays have LTE antennas, 5G cellular antennas. Okay. This is the Butler Water Tower. Oh, I can't see my board. I butchered that. Okay. Here's the tower. Okay? There's the tower. Got it? Let me explain something. Shooting from a tower in that position, I'm just letting you know, and you're sitting at the top right here, you don't have an angle. You don't have a read. You're not going to make that shot. The angle is going to go through the tower itself. Do you understand? These towers are like 50 feet in diameter, 75 feet in diameter. So if you're sitting right here, this isn't a flat trajectory, considering that you have to shoot down at an angle. It's not the optimum position. Slightly above target Anywhere from 10 to 20 feet above the plane of your target is an optimal shooting position because you get lower extremity access, but also a downward angle from head. So if you slightly are missing and hit down below the chin or into the neck or into the chest cavity, you're probably still going to have a kill shot. There's more opportunity to miss on flat trajectory. Slightly above target is optimal conditions. 150 feet above or 100 feet above target is not necessarily an optimal conditions. Now, if you're going to shoot into a crowd and pray and spray, that's a completely different conversation. But if you're doing a single target, that is not the best shot right there. One is that you have confliction with the stage, and I don't even know if there's line of sight. Now, what I will tell you is could there very well be a sniper team covering other areas that were there on the, what is it, the Q, whatever building, QRA, whatever, this building. That's possible. But this, and this makes me really sick to show you because I can't believe this. I can't believe I'm even going to put this on the show. Have you guys ever wondered why these eyewitness videos always look like they shot it through their ass? Why literally like somebody like sneezed all over it? This is John Cullen. I'm going to out John Cullen tonight. This guy is full of shit. Everything he says is a complete fabrication and lie. He's got 65,000 followers. He is completely full of shit. So when you see him, and for all my followers right now, the 65, 75 plus on Twitter who are watching, welcome. John Cullen is full of shit as a Christmas goose. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So please don't listen to this jackhole, okay? Because this is what this guy's putting on. Everything he says gets community noted.
If you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
See that tower? You guys see it? Liv, you see it?
Yep.
Great. What do you got?
There's a big...
It's probably LTE towers.
Okay.
It's a little fuzzy because obviously this video, they want to make, this would be in focus, by the way. Any modern day phone, I don't care if it's an Android or Apple phone, this would be in focus. Okay? It would go past those speaker systems and it would focus on the water tower and you would have a very crisp image. It's not like this thing is freaking 20 miles away. It's probably 300 yards away, maybe 400. Watch this. He's the guy I got the suit jacket from. He's full of shit, Tina. And if he's Navy Intel, he is a fucking disgrace to our brand. I would love to have him on the show. I hope he fucking hears this. I'm going to rip him apart. If this guy was Intel, he was a shitbag who got fucking outed of Intel he was one and done. If you're telling me he was Navy Intel, I'm ashamed. Because watch this shit. This is like Bigfoot. First of all, see the trees? Do you see the trees? Liv, I'm asking.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I see the trees. Okay.
Yes.
See the trees? Where's the shot going to go through?
I have no idea.
The trees. If Donald Trump's down here, and this is the midline of the trees, you got another 10, 15 feet.
Yeah.
You can't shoot through trees.
Nope.
You can, because that's understanding what I've heard through a 6 to 9 inch circle that the Secret Service men shot the assailant. I told you it didn't come from that nest we saw. It didn't. I told you I heard other shots to the right of the entire stage. I was right. When I talked to you about the profile, I said, wait a second, I heard 2 other shots there. Came from a different, it was a different report from what was coming from the left. And then also when they were on the top and he downed his muzzle, and then the squatter, he just pulled his legs out and went flat. I'm like, I don't think they shot. There's nothing that makes me feel like they shot because they were moving the entire time. Does that make sense? So, watch this. Do you see it?
There's something like climbing up the side of the tower. Is that what I see?
Right here.
Oh, okay.
Right here. Watch this. Watch this bullshit. Watch this. Okay? It's a shadow, right?
Yeah.
There's a shadow.
Got it.
Now watch.
What happened?
Do you see?
Yeah.
They went in and they made a shadow silhouette of a guy.
That chart, a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
See how the shadow expands? And it looks like someone's on the side of it. If that's a human being, that person's like 12 feet tall. Ratio to proportion, that person is 12 feet tall. If that circular circumference is 75 to 100 feet, it's not 100 feet, but anywhere from 75 feet in diameter, then that person's 12 feet tall. Give me a fucking break. This is what they do.
Here's the other thing. Just my thought is if this kid was right-handed, you wouldn't want to put your right hand up against that nipple or whatever it is. You would want to put your left side up so you can have access with the rifle, right? Am I correct on that?
No, it has nothing to do with it.
Nothing?
You're
Okay.
not going to shoot from there anyway.
Yeah.
You want to know why you don't shoot from there? Because there's no way out. And unless and if he's on a suicide mission, there are 100 other opportune shots to be taken other places. There's no reason. Now, if you take a look
Unless
at
he planned on jumping.
if you look at the University of Texas shooter, okay, up in the bell tower, completely a different situation, but there's no tactical advantage to be there. You're a sitting target. You can't make the shot. Line of sight. He's shooting over target. He can't get an angle on Trump from there because he's going to be shooting through the water tower. Does everyone understand that? Mm-hmm. There's no sniper up there. Knock it off. And the funny thing is you're basing all of your intel on the movies. Oh, it's got to be from a water tower. It's got to be from, high position, water tower. Most assassination attempts usually take down, but not above 15 feet above ground level. There's obviously, you take a look at Lee Harvey Oswald, if you believe it, if that's what you believe or not believe. But take a look at John Wilkes Booth, Second Balcony. Sirhan. You take a look when John Lennon was shot. You take a look at Martin Luther King. You take a look at Archduke Ferdinand. Most assassination attempts are done fairly up close and personal with a small handgun. High-powered rifles happen. There's no doubt, but it's not like you hear it every single day on the news. The community notes on this. The gunman was spotted and we just lost Spreely.
Really? Checking it out. It's like 25, 30 seconds behind.
Hold on, everybody. Let me see if I can get back on Spreely. Everyone hang tight. My numbers are up and down. We're getting... See if I can get back on to Spreely. What?
I said, yep, it froze.
Okay, hold on. It says it was an internet connection issue. Means I'm going to have to rebroadcast to Wimkin. Yeah, I'm not going to get back on.
Twitter went down too.
What?
Twitter's down. Or X. I guess you should call
Okay,
it.
we're going to have to reconnect. I can't have Twitter down and Rumble and Spreely and Wimkin all down.
Did Wimkin go?
If Spreely's down, Wimkin's down. Because I broadcast through Spreely to Wimkin. Take a look.
Looks like we're still up.
But Twitter's gone.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose Twitter. Twitter's one of
No,
our biggest
don't.
channels.
Not quite sure.
Okay, hold on. Are we off Twitter? Are we off Wimkin?
Hang on. I don't know. No, it looks like we're still live.
On Wimkin?
Yeah, it looks like it. Nope. Live video is ended. Nope, it went down.
You're like literally a cock tease. Yes, no, yes,
I don't
no,
know
no,
how-
yes, no, yes, yeah, no, yes.
I don't know how far
I
behind
know.
Wimkin is.
Um,
So yeah, we're down on all three.
all right, I need a quick vote. We gotta get this back up, right? I mean, we have to, because I don't want to be off
Yeah,
Wimkin, and I
all
certainly
three.
don't want to be off Spreely, and I certainly don't want to be off anything else. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's
All right, let me ask you a question of the people on right now. You can't restart.
how many?
What?
How many are people are on?
Well, we had 65 people on.
Yeah.
And that wasn't even knowing how many are watching on Spreely and Wimkin. Wait, Wimkin's running? So here's the thing. What I'm recommending is, would you guys want us to stop right now and play Trump's speech? Olivia doesn't have to be on because she's got work in the morning. Or would you rather have me reset and come back on and run from there and then jump off? Let you guys tell me what to do. I'll wait. It's weird, right?
Yeah.
Because everyone's saying that the internet,
Everything's
it's
down.
bad.
Yep.
Everything's down.
But do we have weather coming in?
It's not us. It would be network. It's the servers, the net servers. It's national. Speech, you the boss. I know, but you're my listeners and I care about you. Restart is my vote. Because if we play the Trump speech, it's just going to be the Trump speech. Sorry, can't ask me. I'm drunk on the beach. Run it. Run it. Run. What does that mean? Run the Trump speech? I can't believe we dropped. We were having a great show. It was good. We were starting to build momentum, and Twitter was climbing. And sorry, folks, we're trying to figure it out. We lost like 3 channels because something happened with the internet. Trump speech. Oh God. Okay, we got to make it worth my while. I'm just kidding. Oh man, we got quotas to fill and donations, folks. It's been kind of a little bit of a rough month. We're crossing our fingers here. We're not trying to sweat too much. We're at 171357. Help us out. It's expensive to run this channel, folks. You guys got to understand that it costs money, and it's more and more each month. And when I first started running this thing, it was about $300 a month. We're up to like $1,800 to $1,900 a month to run this channel. It's a lot of money to distribute to this many people. It's a lot of bandwidth. We have to have a special account with Comcast to stream this much and this quality. So, you know,
Nah, it's not cheap.
if you want to help us out, sure would appreciate it. All right. If you don't want, it's okay. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to restart the show. And because I love you, we're going to restart and get everyone on the channels that they're supposed to do. We're going to restart. And then I'm going to do the Trump speech. And I want love. Okay? So here's what we're doing. We're jumping off. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. I'll leave the original one on here. If you're watching this, you're like, where the hell's my stuff? It's going to come back on. And you're going to have to go into the next video above this one, right? Everyone understand? Okay. Let's go. We'll be right back. Hang tight. We're coming back. See ya.